Hi beauties, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Simply Ezri. My name is Ezri and I am so excited to see you here. For today's video, it is a get ready with me brown eyeshadow look. If you want to see how I achieve this look, stay tuned. Hi beauties, let's go. I'm so glad to see you here. Alright, so as you can see, my eyebrows are already done. If you want to see how I do my brows, just let me know in the comment section down below. And I already have an eyeshadow base on. It's shimmery and just cute. I'm currently testing it out. I'm grabbing my MAC palette. First, I'm going to jump into the eyeshadow called Brown Down and grab my flat shader brush and place that shadow all on the lid of my eye. As you can see, I'm kind of like pressing the shadow in and mixing it in with the eyeshadow primer that is shimmery. The intention is to make the matte brown down eyeshadow a satin formula or texture to add a little bit of depth. Then I'm getting my favorite nude eyeshadow palette by Wet n Wild, and I'm taking the deepest brown and putting that in the crease of my eye. There are two different types of brown eyeshadows and I think they complement each other. So as you can see, one of them is a stone type brown and then the one in my crease is a bit of a reddish brown. Next up, I'm grabbing my favorite orange eyeshadow by Urban Decay called Spike and putting that a little bit above my crease again to add a little bit of depth and to create a contrast with the brown eyeshadow. As you can see, I am blending away for my life. I then grabbed the Naked Urban Decay Basics eyeshadow palette, specifically grabbed the color called Crave, and I'm placing that in between the orange Spike eyeshadow by Urban Decay and the Wet n Wild brown eyeshadow, again to add a little bit more depth. And I thought that this look needed more pow. It needed to be a little bit darker, so that's why I grabbed that black eyeshadow. I then went back into my mini MAC eyeshadow palette and grabbed the lightest shade by MAC called Patina and placed that on the inner corner of my eyes just to add a bit of sheen since I felt everything else looked so dark. Through the magic of editing, my black liner and lashes are done. But why does my face look so dusty and crusty? Because I applied my favorite primer by Becca called Ever Matte. I'm then grabbing my favorite foundation by Clinique. It's their Stay Matte Oil-Free Makeup and I'm in the color Sienna. Absolutely love this shade. I then follow the initial application with a clean buffing brush just to make sure that the foundation is nicely set into my skin and there's no harsh lines. Next up, I had some acne scars that definitely needed concealing on my forehead, so I made sure to grab my LA Girl Pro Conceal HD Concealer in Beautiful Bronze. Next up is highlighting. I grabbed my Fenty Beauty Match Sticks in Suede, put that on my nose, underneath my eyes, on my upper lip, because there's some darkness, and made sure to grab my beauty blender to blend all that out. For a little bit more coverage, I then grabbed my LA Girl Pro Concealer in Fawn and placed that a little bit closer to my eyes, just for a bit more coverage and, I should say, brightness. And to add even more depth and, contour to my face, I also used the LA Girl Pro Conceal in Fawn on my forehead and chin. I set all that highlighting with my absolute favorite Nye setting powder. As you can see, I am packing that on with my beauty blender. On the areas where I didn't add my Nye powder, I grabbed my MAC Studio Fix in NW45 and placed the powder along those places first, and then gently blended them in where the Nye powder was also set. And I do this because I'm going for a more natural finish, so I didn't want it to show a stark difference between the lighter shaded of powder and the darker, aka my skin tone powder. I went into my Fenty Beauty Matchstick Trio and made sure to grab the shade Espresso to add some contour to my cheekbone and forehead. And on that day, I guess I was feeling a bit snazzy because I went ahead and added a light contour to my nose as well, snatching it all the way up. I then pulled out my powder blush by MAC called Sketch and went over all the areas where I had applied the Fenty Beauty contour. Going back into my Wet n Wild Vanity palette, I reached for the dark brown again, just to finish off the lower part of my eyes. So I'm shading it in with the nice, rich, reddish brown. And then following that up with the dark color in the Naked Basics palette called Crave. And I'm trying to concentrate that more on the outer portions of my eyes. I grabbed my all-time favorite mascara by L'Oreal Voluminous in Carbon Black, and I packed that baby on, especially on my lower lash line. As you can see, the difference is stark. I absolutely love not only this mascara, but this overall look it gave to my eyes. Then I grabbed a random black Kajal eyeliner and placed that on my waterline because it felt like that area needed something, so it's perfect addition. My inner corner highlight wasn't popping anymore, so I had to go back into the Wet n Wild eyeshadow palette and grab the lightest shimmery shade and placed it on top of the shade that was on before. So much better. Needed some blush in my life, so I grabbed my all-time favorite MAC blush called Pinch Me. It's a matte, soft, muted pink that goes so well on my skin tone, and it's just a perfect complement. What's a look without highlighter? Nothing. So I made sure to grab my Fenty Beauty Matchstick in Cinnamon for a soft, subtle glow. For my lips, I went nude and chose my Sephora Cream Lip Stain. If you want to see my first impression of it, click the information card. I deepened the shade a little bit with my MAC Pro Longwear Lip Pencil in Bitter Sweet. Yes, look at it all come together. Hi beauties, as you can see, here's the final look for my brown smoky eye grungy-ish eyeshadow look. I absolutely love how this turned out. I'm sold. This might be my fall 2017 go-to look. What makes me love this even more is how I use different shades of brown to complement my skin tone. And I also love how I incorporated the brown tones in the eyeshadow, tied in with the contour, tied in with the lip. I'm just floored. I really like how this turned out. As you can see, I didn't go crazy with contouring all over my face because I am going out and this is going to be a daytime look. So obviously if you're going out at night, what I would suggest is go even stronger with your inner corner highlight, add falsies if you'd like, and cut your cheekbones even more so they stand out and your face looks a little bit more structured. But because I'm going out, I kind of wanted to keep it daytime friendly. So I really hope you enjoyed this get ready with me. Don't forget to like this video and be sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any new videos. Take care and see you soon. Bye. Guess who's back again. Ezri's back. Tell a friend. I'm too hyped, let me calm down. But like for real, I'm happy to be recording videos again. Alright, bye, see you next time.